Okay, there we are. Hello, hello. So, today, in about 20 minutes or so, I do need to go into stream break. Because I am in the middle of doing something else in the good old real world, but I still figured that I'd be able to do some Satisfactory while I wait. There we go. Alright. Sounds of Industry. Oh, it's not join game. Yeah, work on aesthetic. I remember why I said this. Because I think that the aesthetic I'm going for is certainly not one that is looking great. So, in order to work on trains, there are a few things that I need to do as well. Number one, I would love to set up a dimensional depot. You have no idea. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to start exploring the world a bit. First of all, let me get over here. Hey, look, the stators. Wow, incredible. They're not even making anymore. Look at that copper wire. Look at it go. Beautiful, beautiful. I think I looked last stream and it was not working like that. So I need to go over here. Because you know why? I need to go to research. I need to go to the MAM and I need to see what it requires for the Dimensional Depot. So that's a Mercer Sphere and that's a SAM Fluctuator, right? Mercer Sphere? And then... yeah, I definitely need to find that. I need to go search for that. Yeah. Because if I find this, then I know that I'll probably be able to get other stuff as well. And speaking of which... alright, where to search first? I'm probably going to search Uppies. So yeah, we're definitely not using that docking station. Oh dear. Because if I get the Dimensional Depot, I can start putting all this stuff away, which would be so nice. And then I can, like, keep it in my inventory as well. Because I think taking a break to get the cloud up and running at Satisfactory is a good thing to do. Because pretty much I've just been focusing without it. Hi. Hi, Keenan. How you doing? I know today's probably going to be a little bit of a culture shock to Ocean as I send the Discord. It says I'm on Satisfactory, which technically I am, but I'm not on my computer. I'm making hot wings. Oh, nice. Hopefully they at least taste good. The voices. So do I have another? I have another. I hope so too. Alright, so if you're wondering the current thing that I'm trying to do, I am attempting to explore and find some SAM resources. Now, do not tell me where they are. I kind of want to find them by myself. Because I need to make the cloud desperately. Because it would make streamlining so much of my process a lot easier. Dog. What the dog? Ooh, nice. That's a good power slug. Let me yonky you. Oh, I do not have enough space. Oh, that's a shame. You're big, but you know what? I'm good. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of copper ore. Ow. Here anymore? Good old limestone. Oh, hello. What are you? Is this quartz? I found music. Well, this is an entirely different resource. I do not need mycelia. Well, I should probably get rid of shrubbery first. Leaves. More Caterium, which I already know where it is. Copper, because I can already scan for Caterium. And quartz, which is nice. Yes, I get it. You are angry, Choo-Choo. Yes, but in order to make Choo-Choo, or even begin prepping for Choo-Choo, I need the depot, so my inventory is not constantly full like it is now. I'm not even looking for power slugs, but they keep finding me. Is that a hard drive? I'm finding literally everything else except the thing that I want to find. Do I have a rebar gun? Does it have any rebar? It's not. Owie. Do I have any nut? I have no nut. What is this place? Am I just going towards death? Why is it so foggy? Is this another hard drive? Oh my gosh. That's gonna spit at me. What is this? Black powder. Okay, so that's sulfur. Okay, steel beams. Plastic. Copper ore, which I do not need at the moment. Yeah, dude, just keep finding creatures. Maybe this place should be turned into an Amazon parking lot. Hola. Hola, Jay. How are you doing? Or, ¿cómo estás? Oh, I could not even see you in the grass. Oh, this might be done. Oh, the water coming in for the save. Oh, it's just another Mercer Sphere. Really need to find. Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Sí. Wow, this really does look nice. I'm late. No, hi, Streamer Man. No, you're fine, Boop. You're not late. Well, you asked good, thank you, E2, C. It's very direct. It's not exactly polite. I can just say soy bien. I just said C because I was like, yes, I'm fine. And you? Well, yes, I know what that means. It means good, thank you, and you. I thought it's similar to how in English would say, and are you good as well? And I said, yes. I'm having a debate about Spanish right now instead of looking for train. Alright, how much does it cost to make train station? Okay, so plastic is the main thing I'm gonna need. Okay, I actually think I can build them. It's just, it's gonna be annoying without the... I played card games with my family today, and it was so nice. I'm so happy. That's great. Well, I guess I could have said C, soy bien. Combine the two responses. That's good to hear. I mean, today I mainly just... In fact, I actually need to take a stream break here in like 10 or 20 minutes to go deal with something that I've been looking at all day. Are you gonna attack me? You're not gonna attack me, right? You're a nice guy. Oh, you're not a nice guy. I gotta wait until it dissipates. No friend betrayed you? Yeah, friend did betray me. Jeez, it takes a while for the smoke to go away. That's another Mercer Sphere. Do not betray me, friend. Do not betray me, friend. Do not betray me, friend. Thank you. Are you gonna play Doom: The Dark Ages after a couple of weeks? Depends. Depends if I complete more of the games that I have. Because I am still playing through Doom 2016, but it's not been winning streamer votes recently, so it might take me a little bit, and I might have to do it on days in which there are not votes. I started drawing Hornet, and it looks a lot better than the night I made. Maybe you just have a proclivity for the Hornet as opposed to the standard guy. Definitely the Hollow Knight. Also, a game that I've been playing off stream that I've been having a ton of fun with, Super Mario Galaxy. I forgot that you could fly in that game with a certain ability. That was really cool. That was a fun experience. Because once you get far enough in the game, I think close to the end, where you have to get like the last power stars to get to 60. The combat is less fast-paced than other Doom games, but you are more tanky. Well, I typically like slower-paced games anyway. Like, I enjoy Ultra Kill, but I definitely have to be in the mood to play Ultra Kill. Sometimes I'm like, I want to play web fishing. I do not want to focus on killing everything. I just want to, you know, I just want to fish with friends. You know, have a good time. Feel the vibe. That's definitely how I would talk. Feel the vibe. Alright, we're going to be making power shards. So I'm going to make this one first. Now I want to go play Ultra Kill. Go play Ultra Kill. Well, now that you said it, now I do not wanna. Is that what you're gonna say? I've not really gotten into it yet, but I've gotten through the first act and I enjoyed it a lot, yeah. Oh, I do not even have signals yet? That's actually gonna be kind of difficult for the train. So that means I can really only have one train safely. I cannot get it to my PC right now? Okay, then oh well. Then do not. I'm not able to make Sam, am I right now? Sam. No, it does not look like it. Does not look like I can focus on that right now. It's very nice that they allow you to see the messages again. Okay, well, sadly, I need to clear my inventory. Do I have enough space? No, not really. Everything is so unorganized. I hate everything right now. Why is this? Why did I do this? Do I at least have plastics in here? Yes, I do. Well, what I am going to do is I am going to make... Is there a story to Satisfactory? You produce stuff. You make production. You are a producer. That is the story. Good story. Also, can I put more stuff on here? I can. I do need that. That is a crazy story, I know. That's a crazy good time. Scannable enemies would not be bad. It's not Caterium. Definitely not nutrients. Synthetic power shards would be a dream. Yeah, I already scanned sulfur, so if I wanted to, I can access it. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A red room. A red room with rats. And you know what rats do? They make me silly. Yeah, I need to put this away. I have no idea where I'm gonna put most of this stuff. I'm gonna put, I guess, this away because I already have such a stockpile. This can go away. I'm not gonna get rid of that yet. Get rid of some of these. Get rid of some of those, funnily enough. Get rid of... Screws can stay. We can go again. We can get rid of you too. Rat. Brew. I believe in rat. I have 10 coupons. Let's go. Am I gonna need these? I'm gonna keep these crates just in case I need that material. Because I feel like I eventually will. And that is something that is going to be an issue. Anywho. So for train prep, there are a few things I need to do. Number one, blueprint designer. You know what I need to design? I need to design something in a world that I'm working on with Keenan, somebody who joins the streams pretty often and is one of my friends. I need to make a blueprint very similar to the ones that he designed, because it is very helpful. What should I name a giant rat boss in 5? Okay, what should you name it? The Great One. Is this enough room? Yeah, it looks like it's enough room. I could probably just send you the file. Well, I know how to... It's very easy to make. Unironically, it's literally just this. No, I do not need a file for this, Keenan. Look at how simple this is. Lakers in 5. Hey, what is up? Nothing much. What's going on with you now? Also, at the end of today's stream, or in a little bit, if you want to do buckshot, like I said yesterday, we can do that. The Great One sounds too great. It's going to be like False Knight level boss. Okay. I kind of wish you had the Mark II blueprint maker, but I guess you get what you pay for. Alright, make foundation. So, quick foundation. The icon is going to be... Where is it? It should be very easy to find. This... Blueprint saved. Alright, now I just need a ton of concrete. Alright, in 10-15 minutes, I am going to take a small stream break. Oh wait, no, I have concrete being built over here. I remember that. Because I had this exact problem. And yeah, it is very funny to me that the Lakers lost in 5. What are you playing? This is a game called Satisfactory. It's just, you build stuff. You build stuff. You make factory. Very cool factory. Okay. Yeah, it's a very relaxing game. And since today is a day that I get to choose whatever I want to play. Yes or no? Yes. Absolutely. So true. What if I steal from Hollow Knight and it's just false rat? It's just a bunch of some rats and one big guy with a big bush guy that's also from Hollow Knight. I mean, sure, I imagine the Hollow Knight developers are not going to be offended. Oh. Thank you for the 10 GGs. Apparently yes was the correct answer. Alright, well. Blueprint. I guess I put this here. Blueprint mode. I think on YouTube right now I'm the only one watching on YouTube. Okay. That's fine. Oh well. It's gonna happen sometimes. Where in the world am I gonna put this train station? This is always an interesting problem. OMG, the small developer basically stole 2 of our ideas we must do. So true. And so most of the time, most developers would consider that like an Easter egg or something like that, so I doubt they would care. But you know, who knows about that. I am not the Hollow Knight developers, that is for sure. That is a certainty. I guess what I could do is I could build it like... That's what I thought too, yeah. I guess I could build it like this, but this seems really weird. What about the back side? So are these concrete? Yes, they are concrete. Yeah, but the train station needs a lot of space. I just had a great idea. What if he uses his tongue as a weapon? I guess, but would not a rat also just use tail? I mean, you can make the rat use the tongue, but the rat might be upset. I think this is going to be the best area to put stuff. I did want to be a game dev, and I did try to learn for a while, but now I want to be a YouTuber. And I forgot most things on how to make games. I might do both. You might be a YouTuber who's developing a game. I think there's a lot of people who've done that, but I mean, if that's something that you're truly passionate about, you should go for it. Do not, like, spend your entire career on it, and do not set yourself up for always doing that, because it's very possible that it may collapse within itself, but... Alright, let me lose the blueprint. Come on. Fit. Fit. You made a very popular Backrooms game. Also, that is not correct. Oh my goodness, it is not building correctly. Why? Why must you do this to me? Perfect. And now it's gonna clip nicely. It's on blueprint mode. Right? Right? Kind of just clip through the terrain a little bit. Oh no. I have to build this little area over here. Also, it's not building correctly again. What's going on? Oh, it's because this one's built wrong. Are they all built wrong? Oh my heavens. Well, they all built wrong after the first one. This game seems stressful. It's actually kind of... I had the multiverse since Steam shut down. Well, it's because Warner Bros. Was like, I'm not getting enough money. I feel like if something does not work, I'll start having a breakdown because they spend a bunch of time on it for nothing. Well, I understand that, but I kind of find it relaxing because even in failure, you've made progress in some way. You know why? Because you know not to do that again. You've done the wrong thing, so now you can kind of start doing the right thing. But what if you do not know the problem? If you do not know the problem, then you have to find out what the problem is. And that can be just as fun as just knowing what you're doing. The reason why games like this can be relaxing is, as opposed to a job, you're not getting, like, hassled for finding a solution immediately. You can take your time. You can kind of relax with it. And you know what? If you're having trouble, you're not able to do it, you can walk away from it. Do you know what you're not able to walk away from? Your job. I would know. Alright, I need to cut all this down. Well, if you spend hours trying to find the problem, you can walk away from your job. You can just no longer have a source of income. What if you spend hours to solve the problem? Then, well, I guess... if you're enjoying your time, then doesn't matter. If you're having fun doing what you're doing for a few hours, does it necessarily matter if it's taking a long time? Did you play games in 2019 or 2017? And if you did, what games did you play? I played Roblox for a while. I played games for a long time. Like, I played GTA 5 when it came out. Back then, 2019 through 17, I was probably playing Alien Isolation a ton. Also, Resident Evil 7 was another one that I really liked. Resident Evil 7 is still my favorite Resident Evil game, by the way. Ooh, that looks a little bit too loud. My bad. Make this planet into a Forge world. That is a... This is the official... This is a Warhammer 40k reference. The bell is ringing in the background. If you do not know what a Forge world is, a Forge world is a world in which an entire planet is a factory. Generally, not very good for the people living on it. Also, it looks like it is time for me to take the minor stream break to go take care of something. So I'll be back in probably 10 minutes. I understand if you gotta go do something as well, because, you know, I'm taking your time away from you. So, hope you have a good rest of your day, if this is the time in which we depart. But for right now, I need to leave for a little bit. What air? Do not worry. Bye, Streamer Man, for now. Bye-bye. Resident Evil is a really good game. I liked it too. Yeah. I'll be back in a little bit. I have returned. Jump scare. I just got jump scared. Let's go. That's the exact intention of what that is meant for. Are you winning, son? Me, I've been watching streaming for 190 hours. Well, it ended. That would be funny. I start a stream and it's just stream break for the entire stream. That'd be a good April Fool's joke. Shame it's not April anymore. Alright, so I have a plan as to where I am putting this station. I think I'm going to put it in this region over here, but I kind of need a path. So I'm going to do something like this. So I want to make sure they connect, so it's going to be easier to connect them together. Zoop. 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 I'm zooping. There's a creature in the way. Get begone, creature. I wish Zoop you could go past 10. Because you pretty much just have to make blueprints to keep up with the fact that sometimes Zoop just decides not to work. Let's see, is this too close? Oh my goodness. Wow. Did it just kill itself? Oh no, it's fine. They're just ragdolling off the edge. No! Okay, I might get rid of this one for now and just see if I think I can make the station without installing it like that. You know, I just realized I need to set another timer. No, and I just realized I still have something work-related I have to do. You know, I'm gonna ignore job. Job will still be there. Will it not? Cheap viewers! Anyone else on other platforms? I think on YouTube. Yeah, for April Fools that leave my house and then I come back for 12 hours, and then I came back from the window at night and jump scared my mother. Ah. Well, that's certainly an interesting story. Oh, it's off center. I see. That's what the problem is. Adios. Adios, Jay. Hold on, I got it. JVR. Virtual reality. But how do I know if you're real? Message redacted? We'll never know. A creature's blocking the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little one. I need you to move. Please, do not make this difficult. Please. Hola again. Oh wait, so that's just a different account. I see. So you have multiple YouTube accounts. Or maybe that was just somebody else named JVR that happened to retract their... Okay, I'm sorry. I do not want you to live this life. Move. You have to go. Move. It was an old account from a while ago. Okay. Well, you probably do something similar to me. I have 2 accounts. I have one that I post YouTube videos on, and then I have one that I watch YouTube on. I do not know why. I was looking at it before nostalgia. VR, are you from the bomb and that is on your head, that has everything on it, and your girl, and I still do not have? With, huh? I will repeat myself again, it is just pollution and factories. No, that's true. There's combat. You can fight stuff. Stop. You're gonna hurt yourself. You need to move. I am so confused. I have no idea what that means. Me neither. I'm talking about Forge rules. Well, yeah, but there's also a production. Is this where I should probably limit it? I mean, I could probably do one more and try to get away with it. Factories, quotas, and deadlines, and a lot of pollution. Alright, time to get rid of all of this. Also, I think I need to increase power again if I want trains. That's a good point. Me. Also, the tech priests of Mars. Well, there's other stuff from Mars besides the tech priests. There's like, are they the is it the Skatari? Which is essentially just the soldiers they use. What is the name? I do not remember fully. They're the same organization, yeah, but they're technically not tech priests, are they? Because they're just soldiers. Alright, so I need the exit point. How did you get on here? No, technically not, yeah. Because, like, if you've never played, also a really good game, if you want to know about the tech priests and such, is Warhammer Mechanicus. They're coming out with a sequel, which I probably will play. Do I think the Switch 2 is worth it? So, it depends your circumstance. If you are somebody in which you love gaming, you have a stable source of income, and you know what? You just want to play the new Nintendo games that come out, you will have a blast. If you're somebody with a not stable income, and you probably need to save money, not worth it at all. Like, not even a little bit. I will watch a stream for a year from now, and I'll say to myself, I really played Buckshot with a streamer. Mm-hmm. Yep, and then a year from now, I'll be even older. Great platform. So it needs to go this way. I kind of like 3 for the freight platforms. Yeah, for me, my source of income is about $1,000 a year. Not exactly livable. I do not think that's enough. No. That is not enough. I could always expand it more if I wanted to. Yeah, you know what would be a good stream, speaking of Warhammer, is that if I did... if I get a larger amount of income, I might actually do a painting stream of Warhammer miniatures. Because I've painted them before, because I've painted Tyranids. And that was pretty fun. Or I guess that's something I can always just keep in my spare time. I've not painted them in like a year or so. You know, that's actually such a good idea. I'm gonna keep that in my stream ideas vault. I do actually have that, by the way. I'm probably gonna get a summer job at my friend's ice cream place. That's not bad. At least you're not working at like a fast food joint or something like that. Where like they treat you like you're nothing. Come on, we need 17 more orders of fries. You're gonna do that, right? You better start doing it now. And then I need to go to content ideas. Because Nintendo wants money, not only that, but if you... Well, yeah, they... Nintendo's a very greedy corporation, let's say that. Or... They very much are greedy little guys. Greedy little gremlins, as it were. I can expand later. I do not need to worry about having 4 stations right now. Alright, I'm gonna lead this out a little bit. Let's see if this can even curve enough. Oh no. I'm noticing a problem. Just a silly little guy. Yes, just the silliest little guy. Okay, so I need to get rid of this, get rid of one of these, and then replace it like that. And then I need a freight platform, which goes like this. And then a railway. I kind of feel like I can make it work, but yeah, his grandparents own the place. There's like a competition between the 2 ice cream places in my town, and I think his place is better in every possible way. Okay, I want to make this as steep as possible. Not only do they make ice cream fresh every day, but they also make it from their own cows at the farm. So a farm to table, as it were. I have a Nintendo Switch 1 that's good, but I pay so much for a phone that can run Fortnite. Well, yeah, I mean, the graphics power in the Nintendo Switch 1 is very limited. Remember, make sure they're straight. Yes. Is that straight? No, that's not straight. Yeah. I am going to put this here. I think the problem is that the curvature here is not straight. Hit me again with them gay curves. Also, oh, good. Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch is a marvel of engineering. I will say that. It probably runs so horribly. And I've played it a little bit before, but that was like 2 years ago. What is this going to be? This, I need to rename this station. It's probably going to be question mark input or output. I still like my Nintendo Switch. Like, I've been playing Super Mario Galaxy on it, and I've been playing... I'm probably gonna do Breath of the Wild eventually on it too, but I played it on Switch and it is in the snow biome. The snow is just black. What is that? Hold on, I need to ask this question. What is the rose emoji at the end of statements, man? I had 162 subs in one account, but I forgot to get rid of it and make note signal. Well, getting 162 subs again is just, it's a time-consuming process. That is what it is. Is like a replacement for Heartbreak? Okay, is that the new trend that's going around? I think this is straight. It's meant to represent sadness. Well, I guess. I thought roses also typically represent, like, happiness, but... what am I to know? Yeah, so it's not straight. This is happiness. You're like, this is happiness. This is sadness. It's alive and the other one is dying. It's funny how death is seen as a very sad and mournful thing in most Western culture. Should I make the next one fluid? What to do? I can make one more train station, so it's probably going to be like this. What, do you guys celebrate death in whatever strange place you live in? No. Not necessarily. It's just celebrating death is very different, because to truly appreciate who somebody was can mean also I need to rebuild this rail. Yeah, definitely need to rebuild this. Because in some ways, going to a funeral, I know if I was to die, I would not want everybody there to be like miserable because I'm dead. You can be sure, you can be sad that I'm dead. That is something that's very reasonable to do, but you also have to realize that your own life has to go on. And that you should be happy about the fact that we were able to do some things and, you know, experience life and not just sit there and be depressed. As it seems like most funerals are now. Not rebuild, just make smaller sections. Yeah, that's what I meant. Technoblade never dies. I did not want him to. Well, Technoblade was just sad. My grandpa's funeral was very sad, but fun at the same time. You gotta attach another rail to it. Well, hold on. Actually, I have an idea. This might actually work. Just annoying when it does not work the way it should. Let's try this. It's going the wrong way, but it still works. Extend the rail, then you can attach it. Yeah, that's what I was figuring, Kanan. I already got it. I already got your number. I know what you meant. Also, is this enough space? I'm just realizing. Is this enough space for me to be able to make fluid buffers? I do not really think so. I gotta get rid of this anyway. So I'll just get rid of that and this again. Okay, that's probably too much space. Is it Ocean on TikTok? No. Well, I might... I kind of messed with Ocean today, and I'm probably going to feel bad if he does not join because I said something. Because let me check. Because let me explain the message history on the Discord. Could this be the day the daily stream breaks? And I said yes. No way. Will you say why? Or is it private? And I said the voices. The voices are the reason that I'm not streaming right now. In fact, the voices are actually are the ones on the stream. You said you were gonna break this stream streak. I already am. I'm not streaming right now. Just gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. I'm not streaming. Actually, I should test this. What? I'm not streaming. This is a delusion. Oh wait, no, this might work. I was gonna say something about the voices, but I forgot what it's gonna say. The voices got to you. Actually, let's try the other method. So the other method is being a little quirky with it, and then putting a pipeline support like here. And then putting a pipeline right here, extending it. This is just seeing if I can even fit it this strict. Because it may not work. It's gonna be really funny if this works for me. That is so... I love the word quirky. It is so silly and quirky. This is cursed. When I technically can make that work too. Look at that. Beautiful. And if I really wanted this to fit as well, what I could do is do this. That is actually not bad. Alright, so the fluid platforms will work. It's gonna look weird. Yeah, I need plastics. Oh, that's the word that Ocean also told me to say. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to say it. Say it. Numino ultramicroscopic silico volcanoconiosis. Numino ultramicroscopic silico volcanoconiosis. Alright, I need plastics. And I also need... Should I try to extend the rail today? Let me see how much power I have. I might actually be able to start moving the rubber over here. Well, actually, no, not rubber, plastic. Well. That word's going to be more of a struggle, but I'm also not going to be doing vocal warm-ups with long, complex words. I refuse at the next one. Because I would have to practice pronouncing that one. Because if I turn off the factory for now... How much power does that give me? So that means that this costs about 513? Yeah, I did too. who comes up with these words. Scientists, engineers. Because they have nothing else better to do with their time. That's all I gotta say there. So I am going to design a blueprint for extending the rails. Because I'm essentially going to be following the river. So I need, like, very high up platforms. They have to be psychotic. Well, they also derive it from Latin, and Latin can typically be very verbose. Do I have upside down ramps? I do not currently. So I need tickets. Yoinky spoinky. Okay, so architecture, I'd imagine? Ooh, no. I'm so happy because I will not have to take Spanish anymore after next year. Cool. Okay, gonna buy these. Add to cart. Probably get this as well. Indoor lighting would be cool. I'm gonna add that as well. May as well buy them. So, buy all. Cool. Very nice. I still have 15 more tickets. Alright, time to design what I have been planning for a little bit. I'm asleep now. If Ocean or Boop joins, tell them I said hi. I will, Jeff. Here's one math thing. I got to school. If Timmy had 90 B cookies and he had 50 B cookies, how many would Timmy have to give to JJ? Timmy would have to give none, because Timmy's selfish. And I'd be selfish too with that amount of cookies. Inverted ramp. So I'll put this at 5. Apply material. Oh, I know, app Boop. But what if Boop's sleepy? Do I have a corner? Also, that looks very weird. I should have something that's like a corner. I may need other tickets to buy it, though. Foundations. Ah, perfect. Boop has no choice. I summon Boop. I'm not sure that's how that works.
Use of these products invalidates any warranty. Function not guaranteed.
Okay, I think this is what I want. Maybe not. Yeah, Boop Sleepy, maybe? Yeah. No, do not build it like that. Thank you. Yeah, that's why I want the corners. I'm just a hyper person, day or night. I'm not very hyper. Typically, I'm very sleepy most of the time. Is this even gonna look nice? It's kind of what I'm concerned about. Also, if you truly are what you're describing, then you definitely should not be watching some of my streams if you are truly that young. There are some games that I play that are very much not the best for a developing mind. That looks decent. You know what I should do? I should get like a barrier. I'm gonna get more tickets. Get the barrier blocks. Or we're just gonna do road barrier. I really do not care. Oh wow, okay, I can make that now? That's cool. I do not care, I play a lot of bad and good games, and the games have blood and gore. All the good stuff. Not that, but yeah. All of the best antiquities and such. Cannot wait for GTA 6. Yep, next year. So is that about even? And that's about even? I think that is good. Alright. Elevated rail. Where's the trains? I lied, there is no train. And put that here. How dare you lied? I did. I did lie. I lied a lot. I lied so much. I lied? On the internet? Start with like this, I guess. Then put another one about like here. It's on buckshot. I just want to win one game. You'll get there. Railroad turns too sharply. It turns too sharply again. It's not working. I got it to work before. Why is it not working now? So maybe it's because I'm doing it too long. Maybe like here would be good. No. Maybe just a little bit more. You're joking. I'm having my Joker moment right now. I can be up until maybe 2 a.m. or 3:51, but then I might have to go. I will see how sleepy I am, so I'm still gonna watch you play this very good game. Well, I do want to do at least a few games of Buckshot. How long are you still gonna be here for? I should probably ask that. Because depending on that, I'll probably switch to Buckshot Roulette. Maybe this is how I made it work. I think this is how I made it work. Gonna turn too sharply, I can already tell. Still turns too sharply. Okay, I need to make this very short then. The whole time, maybe how long are you gonna stream for? I'll probably switch to it in how about like 20 minutes. Or maybe, depending on how long it takes me to get this working. Oh, there we go. Cool. So it looks like I can fit like 3 stations in here. Okay. Start demolishing all this stuff. Hello? chainsaw sound effect. Vroom, 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 vroom. Alright, how do I want this to face? I guess I'm fine with it facing, like, this way? Ugh, what was that? Okay, looking good so far. So I will need to make block signals eventually, but that is a later Spaghetti thing I can do. Spaghetti don't want to worry about that right now. My mom, who are you watching? Why touch my spaghetti? What do you mean? We do not have spaghetti. Yeah, I'm just watching some random person on the internet. Just play a factory game. You know, no problem. This is really funny whenever you mention the channel name, it highlights it for me. You're not able to see it on your end, but on my end I can see it. I am running out of steel beams. This is tragic. Yeah, I can see when I type note signal. Yeah, because it highlights your own personal name. So that way you can see when your name is mentioned in a chat. Chat, 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 chat. Yeah, so I need more steel beams. How far away is the... I'm about halfway there. Actually, probably more like 30%. Alright, I am going to get the steel beams, I'll get a few steel pipes, and then I'm going to switch to buckshot. It's really nice that they added the multiplayer mode, actually, now that I think about it. Because it used to not be like that. Also, I need a lot more concrete. Beam. Beam. And then pipe. Pipe. Pokemon is my favorite card game in real life. I think I got a 1B card, I think. I'm gonna reconnect the splitter. Or wait, there's only one. It's not even a splitter. Shame. For shame. I've never really been into card games as of recent because it's just so expensive to maintain as a hobby. Okay. Alright, get back over here, and then I will save. Cool. Alright, save game. Do you want to build a train? Cool. So I've spent about 40 hours on this save. That's actually not bad. Yeah, but you know where the money from the Pokemon cards are going? Drumroll, school. Are you making money from it? Alright. Buckshot roulette. Let me get that started. Oh, geez, I have to set up... Ah, geez, Rick, I gotta set up all of these. Okay, I'm getting on. Alright. I love just calling these gambling. Also, I feel like Buckshot Roulette is... How many viewers do I think it's gonna have? I'm gonna guesstimate it's gonna have 200, because there's probably some niche VTuber on it. 587. Okay, so I was right in that it was in the hundreds. Cool. That's all I was correct about. That is literally it. Alright, edit. Gambling. I'm making a lobby, or I'll tell you password. Wait. You can make the lobby, because I still gotta set up certain things. It's gonna be quicker if you set it up, and then I do other stuff. As per usual, Twitch and YouTube get to see this first. You know why? Because they're extra special, and also it's easier. Dun, 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 dun. Because there's a lobby code that you can just tell me. Or just make it open. No, there's a lobby code. You can just tell me what the lobby code is. Turn it down a little bit. I'm honestly surprised that TikTok even really allows you to stream this game. Is it a lobby ID? I do not see a lobby ID. You go to multiplayer. I have done this several times. Host table. And then there's a button that says copy lobby ID. And then it copies it to your clipboard. And then you go into the chat and then you type it here. Honestly, I've already created it, so you can just join via that. I have simplified the process for you. I am Isaiah is cool 1605. Okay. You should be able to join with the ID. Hold on, I just have to customize the matches a little bit because I gotta remove some of the stuff. I'm gonna get rid of the remote and the jammer as well because I think those are too strong. I'll do that for each of the rounds. Jammer, remote. It's this clipboard does not know the lobby ID, but I copied it. I'll try copying it again, but... Because you have to go to multiplayer, and then you click join with lobby ID. Or you can just manually type it. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Now it worked. I'm in. Cool. Alright, you have the advantage of being able to hear me, but I still feel like I can win this. I know I can. I'm good. Alright, these are all random. I only removed the, like, skip items. Besides beer, because beer funny. Alright, 3-1. Very quirky that you would do that. Alright, so I'm assuming that you were told the location of a live. Ooh, hello. 33% chance there. Do not mess up. I already messed up. Ow. Well, it's gonna be fair is fair. Actually, it's gonna be less than fair is fair. Also, I love the lag spike as soon as a shot is fired. It's probably still super laggy. I imagine the developers not fixed all the weird bugs of this game. Of the multiplayer mode especially. 1-2. Smoking a ciggy. Okay, good work. I mean, it is more likely. Ow. But, kind of unfortunate for you, because now I have a guaranteed hit on you. I just need to use one of these. Yep. Oh, dang. Yeah. Because it's 1-1, and now there's just a live in here. So, buongiorno. Alright, if you did not get a Siggy, I might be able to kill you on this round. 3-2. Ooh, no, you're... depending on what you do, you should be able to survive. Okay, so I am done. So... do you not know? You're fine. Alright, going for gold. Ow. Cool. I'm not one for math and mathematical type equations, but I feel like I know what's left in here. Yeah. Alright, 2-3. Okay, this is good for me. This is really good. I need this. Alright, based on what you do here, I think I know what you're gonna assume that you think is in the barrel. Okay, so I think you were told the information about a blank, because in the chat you said, so for you it is pretty much a 2-2. Oh, nice. You won. Congratulations. Ow, heart, come back. Two one. Alright, so it's a 2-1. I'm in a yoinky spoinky. So that way you have really bad information. What should I do? So it's a 2-1. So if I invert it and shoot myself, then it makes it a 1-1. Is it worth it, though? No, not really, because with a 1-1, you're not going to get any information, because I'm pretty sure the phone only tells you if there are 3 bullets in there. So, congratulations, you have no information. But what you are going to be able to do is you can take the magnifying glass. So, you're probably going to be able to shoot me. I'm not looking at your screen, by the way, just making it fair. Okay. Yeah. Alright, what did you get? Because either way, you get a shot off. I probably should have done the method that I was describing there, because that way I would have seen what it was. And I would have had my round. So, good night. Or good night, sweet prince. Also, you should not have done that. Because, uh-oh. Congratulations, you are now 1 health. Alright, if you have a saw, you might be able to kill me. But you're not able to kill me just yet. You gotta wait. 4-2. You're like, hold on. Wait a second. We can talk about this. Well, I know what the percent chance is. And you know for a fact that if you shoot me, I'm gonna pretty much immediately retaliate back because I have 2 health. I have a little bit of a buffer. The thonking. It's incredible. I am cooked. Wait, no, you're fine. Ooh, let's see. What strategy are you going with? Are you going to try to shoot yourself, assuming that it's alive? Or are you just going to try to shoot me, assuming it's a blank, which would be the most based? It would be so funny. Take the 20%. Well, cool. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna do a sneaky thing and add a new contender in the ring. Money. Alright, fair is fair. 1-1. That is okay. Well, yeah, it's gambling. Alright, so 1-1. phone is useless, so but you can keep it for another round. Wait. Oh, nice. You won the 50-50. Congratulations. Now, are you going to win the 100-100? Yes, you are. But guess what? I get to start with it this round. Alright, please be 4 bullets. Yes! Do you have 2 health? You have 3 health. Okay, so I can hit you for 2. I kind of do not like using the phone. I do not mind using the phone because I can put the shell order in my head. 2-1. 1-1. One. Okay, so the Jack Daniels is hitting a little hard right now, but it's fine. Alright, so you can heal. I'm not able to kill you this round just yet, depending on what you decide to do. 3-3. Now, I already know the writing on the wall, and I already know what's probably going to occur here, but I'm fine. Ow. $60%? Yeah. Ooh. Unlucky. But also means that you gotta kind of take a few gambling in there, too. Wow, okay. Cool. Congratulations. Cool, fun game I've ever had. Apparently I was the most resourceful. That's all that matters. Alright, how much time do I have left? Alright, if you want, we can do another few rounds. I probably only have 20 minutes left, and then I gotta end stream. Sure, a few more. Okay. Gotta watch the intro cutscene every time. Okay, me, do not be dumb. Play good. Unfortunate item placement, but could work in my favor. Okay, this does work in my favor. But that does not. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. 33% chance. Okay, nice. But, you know what that means? I get next round. Yeah, you do. Okay, I guess we get to heal a little bit. Alright. Okay, so essentially I have a 67% chance. I could beer to try and see if I get rid of a few blanks, but these are probably the best odds I'm gonna have. So many lives, yeah. So... But you're probably gonna take the hands off from me. It's unfortunate that you have those steelies over there. Well, let's see, do I win the 67? I do. I'm gonna predict your moves. You're gonna smoke. And then what you're probably gonna do is... I'm not gonna say this next one, but it probably involves a steely. Nice. Ooh, not using a steely. Okay. You got pwned there on the on the 25% chance. You know, honestly deserved though. I'm not gonna give you a chance. Unlucky, man. We can call it that. Alright, 1-1. We play very differently, because I would have done a different order there. I'm like, gets rid of a beer. Wait. I am suck. No, there's something you could do here that would be for your benefit. I'm gonna let you try to figure it out. I'm not just gonna tell you what the answer is. You gotta use your brain. No, I am stuck. Are you not able to play? I cannot do anything? Okay, we might have to reset. Well, that's a shame. Yep, okay. Kick. Here's the lobby ID again. Okay, I'm gonna change the lobby settings real quick. No. There you are. Poor person just trying to play a game of buckshot roulette. I'm just like, no. Okay. Nice. Okay, so it's a 50-50 no matter what. But I'm not really sure I want you to have the possibility of health. You are first? Yeah, I know. I figured that part out, luckily. Alright, well, at least you're not able to heal. Nice. More handsaws. 2-1. Okay, so you know what the order is. Or maybe you know what the order is. I forgot already. Well, let us see what happens. Ow. Well, I know what this is. Two. I got an idea. What is the idea? Okay, a 1-2. I could beer it and then just see. But these are the best odds that I'm gonna have. It gives you a 1-1 and it forces you to do something. Actually, I'm gonna do something really cruel because I need to make sure that you're not able to kill me here. Alright, so if this was a blank, it would be turned into a live. Now it's reverted back to a blank, hypothetically, and then I have to use this again to assume that it turns back into a live. Yeah, you died. Okay. Three, two. Quirky. Alright, 2-2. Alright. Ooh, no. Alright, I know the order of the shells. Looks like somebody was not keeping track. Oh. Yep. It's fine, Net Signal. So one of the tips I have for this game is use your fingers to keep track of how many live and blank shells there are. I do that some of the time, depending on if I'm feeling lazy and do not want to just use my head. Yeah. What now? What? You know, if you wanted to, you could just shoot yourself, because that way you keep the round and the beer. If you just wanted to keep beer. But I guess if you just want to drink the beer, I'm not one to... Let me know what it is. I know I'm not shooting myself. Nice try. So wait, hold on. Oh wait, no, you did not know the order. I see. Alright, so it's 2. I thought you used the magnifying glass, my bad. I'm still confused as to what then why did you shoot yourself if you knew that one of the lives was there? Because the phone told you where one of the lives were. And then with the 2-1 odds, you decided to shoot yourself. You gave yourself a 67% chance that you're going to lose a life there. I know. Ow. I think you're dead here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I most likely am. Ooh, did not even need to check. Alright, we got one more round, I think. Was that the second round? Or was it the first? Okay, so that was the second round. time to lock in. Oh, I get next round. Okay, 4-2. Alright, so the goal here, at least for me, is to make it so you do not get as much this round as possible. Okay. If I use the phone, there's a possibility it tells me the second shell, but it could also tell me the third. Cool. Perfect. I give you as little of this round as possible. Okay, so bang, a bang, a bang. This actually works in my favor a lot. Alright. Well, there's a certain bullet type in there. Very good and beneficial. Why? Did the game break again? Dev, fix your game. Well. Doink. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to end stream today then. It's about the 2-hour mark and I gotta go finish a chore anyhow. So, well, with that, hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you did/will do something productive. And with that, so long, bye-bye.